The Fanatical Massholes Show is sponsored by Big Belly Barbecue. If you're looking to get a plate or looking to try something different, hit up Timothy Brunfield, Timothy D. Brunfield on Facebook, Fat Boy the Chef on Instagram. Big Belly Barbecue is the name of his company. He specializes in fried lobster tail, lobster mac and cheese, Cajun wings, the works, etc., etc. He has all that and more. Like I said, if you're looking to get catered, he'll take care of you. You will not be disappointed. Big Belly Barbecue is the name of his company. Fat Boy the Chef on Instagram. Timothy D. Brunfield on Facebook. Check them out. All right, let's get to the show.
They slept on me. Platinum. Guess what? We coming back at you. Sure will. We ain't playing no games. We gonna cross that finish line, y'all. I'm across the finish line. Finish line. I'm across the finish line. Finish line. I'm across the finish line. Finish line. I'ma go out there, get mine. As a motherfucking beat drop. Tell you something now, I'm here.
Hey, yo! Good evening. Welcome into another edition of the Fanatical Massholes Show, the best sports show going on the internet right now. Matter of fact, cable news, satellite, extraterrestrial, it doesn't matter where it's at. We the best sports show going right now. We give you an unedited, unfiltered, unapologetic opinion on everything that's going on in sports. Today, I got my dog with me. Mizzo and Lex, it's your boy Mizzo. What's popping? What's going on?
What's happening with you, bro?
What it look like?
Missed a couple joints, man, but I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Had to make a couple moves, but I'm back.
It's all good. Like we said last week, life sometimes, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Your spot is always here with us. You know what I mean? You always got your spot. Ain't nothing happening. So, love, man. Everything good, man. You know, football season almost over. You know, we getting into the dog days of winter. About to get colder. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, got about a couple months left, man, till the sun starts shining. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you start to see them trees start growing and all that. You know, we good. We made it out. I mean, so, you know, I'm waiting for that. But till then, keep it pushing. We got a good show for y'all today, though, man. We're going to talk a little bit about the NBA All-Star team, some snubs. We're going to get into a little bit of why LeBron decided to skip the skills competition with his son. That's weird. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about that. Obviously, we're going to get into a tight eye about my team, unfortunately, and the Buffalo Bills. All that and more. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, keep rocking with us. We appreciate all the support. Remember, like, subscribe, share, comment, support. All right, my boy, let's get into it. So, first topic, though, serious. You know what? Before we do that, though, I'll be remiss if we didn't say our condolences go out to the families and loved ones of that tragic plane and helicopter crash in D.C.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. Our condolences, all we really can say, man. We don't know what's happening. There's still a lot more information needs to come out. We shouldn't jump to conclusions, all I'm going to say right now. Let's not jump to conclusions. Let's not place blame. Let's just find out what happened, how it happened, how we can prevent it from happening ever again. Let's do that. And also, the plane crash that just happened in Philadelphia today, too, as well. I don't know who, I don't know if there are any survivors or not, but our hearts go out to the families. Let's just try to figure out a way to make sure that this doesn't happen again. Let's come together and make sure this doesn't happen again. Forget about placing blame. Let's just make sure that doesn't happen again. But all right. Now we get into some other serious news. Justin Tucker out of Baltimore Ravens.
I know you really wanted to hit me with this one, no cap.
I didn't. Honestly, I didn't, because it's something serious, man. You know I like to play any other time, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna rock with you any other time, but this is kind of serious, man. Like, this is, again, he's been accused of, some sexual misconduct, basically, being inappropriate at a few massage parlors and wellness centers. It's alleged. Again, there's not too many details. The only thing we can say is they're allegedly saying that they exposed his man parts. You know what I mean? They got a little bit more vulgar. I'm going to just say man parts because I ain't about, you know what I mean? His man parts, brushing it up against two women and potentially, allegedly leaving his, you know what I mean? Leaving his semen around. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, leaving his semen on the massage tables. Like he leaving his joints. You know what I mean? What the? Damn.
Yo, well, I'm gonna say this.
Man, it's crazy, man. Again, it's all alleged. That's all that's there. He vehemently denies it. You know what I mean? So, what's up? Go ahead, bro.
I just want to say this, you know what I'm saying? For the Ravens, you know, I know this is a little bit off subject since, you know what I'm saying, we talking about football, we talking about a football player. But I'm gonna say this. For reading the information, I kind of thought he was at one of them, you know what I'm saying, them little shing-ding massage spots where the ladies do a little something for a couple dollars or something like that.
Do
You know what I'm
something strange
saying?
for a little piece. Do something strange for a little piece of change. I got you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what I thought it was. But for you to have that much clout, I mean, for you to be a professional athlete with all that money and all this type of conduct just kind of makes you look even more weird. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, if you got all that money, bro, and you going somewhere to a massage parlor acting like that, like, what's the cause of it? Like, you know what I'm saying? You could have easily just now. I'm not condoning prostitution or supporting it or nothing
No
like
question.
that.
No question. No
You know
question.
what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is, I know you're doing well. You're on a professional football team. You're a star kicker, and then all of a sudden you getting arrested. I mean, getting accused of jerking off in a massage parlor and leaving your sauce everywhere. It's just weird.
Everywhere.
I mean, it's just weird to me how somebody, like, when you look at something like that to a type of person that he probably is and the conduct that they supposed to hold as professional athletes. All I gotta say is, man, bro needs some counseling or something.
Yeah, I'm with you on everything you said. It's nasty, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, that's at our age, that's some. I ain't even want to say it's teenage stuff, but that's teenage stuff. You know what I mean? You get, and then not even that. No teenagers in there rubbing his joint up against some women. Like, you rubbing your joint up against them. Like, what you doing, bro? Like, yo,
It kind of
that's
made
crazy,
it seem
man.
like reading it, they was like he was kind of like not like rubbing, but like trying to
Get him to kind of touch it and all. Pause. Let me.
yeah, like grind on.
Yeah, like he was trying to suggest, like, yo, here, touch. You know what I mean? Like, yo, touch him on it. Pause. Again, that's crazy.
Right.
Damn, you know what I mean? Like, again, let's make sure we say this. It's alleged. There's no criminal charges. There's no criminal complaints. No charge been filed. There's no civil suits have been filed. Right now, it's just allegations. He's been banned from these two places. I'm sorry, four high-end spas and wellness centers he's been banned from. So again, this happened from between 2012 to 2016. Again, for
And
now,
that's the thing.
go ahead, bro.
Why is this now coming out now?
Again, this is how we see this with everything. There's a lot of stuff that just all of a sudden just comes out. Not all of a sudden that comes out and just kind of waits. I mean, all I can say is, man, right now it's allegations. Let's hope it's not true. But damn, if it is, yeah, he's gonna sit down for a minute and it's like, bro, you got to get a little bit of, you got to kind of chill, man, fall back, because that's
There's too much time to pass. They ain't about to
nasty,
get
man.
done, man. He got that money.
Nasty.
He ain't
That's
serving no.
nasty. I'm not saying jail time. I'm just saying like suspension. I'm saying like from the league or the team, whatever the case is. You know what I mean? Because Baltimore enforced a zero tolerance policy after the Ray Rice situation. You know what I mean? So will they enforce it now? Will they say, all right, you got to sit down? But they really shouldn't, because like I said, there's no criminal charge filed. There's no civil suit has been filed. It's just allegations. Right. You know what I mean? Right. Just something that came out. Look, this is what he did. This is what he did 9 years ago. This is, you know what I mean? The latest allegation was supposedly in 2016. So that was 9 years ago. He could have been a changed man. Now he probably not doing nothing like that. He could be married. I don't know his whole marital status. He could be married, chilling, just cooling out. But, 9 years ago, he was on allegedly he was on some freak weirdo, you know what I mean? Like, crazy.
Right. It just doesn't make sense. And for it to be that old, now somebody is just now trying to get paid for it. Crazy. Or they got somebody, because I mean, if it was that serious, just like you said, he would have been charged and dealt with. You know what I mean? So in the wait, it's been about 9 years?
9, yep.
9 years, and you just now, come on, man. It sounds like a plush. It sounds like they're gonna have to show some real evidence, and plus, they can't even do that because it's too old.
Too old. I mean, I don't even know. Obviously, they ain't got the samples. I mean, pause again. Right. They don't still got the damn massage tables. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't got none of that. So it's like, what do you really? What's really? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how the NFL proceeds, how they should proceed. It's just, look, I don't know. You know what I mean? Let's just listen, players, man.
We're just going to have to wait and see.
Wait and see, man. Just wait and see. That's all we're gonna say. Right now, the allegations. So let's make sure we say that. Is this country should be innocent until proven guilty. It's allegations. We don't know what's happening. We're just talking about what everybody what happened. So we're gonna talk about it and speak on it because we don't duck none of it. Basically, all our opinion is, man, hope it didn't happen. And that's it. We're gonna keep it pushing and wait to hear what happens. You know what I mean? When we get updated, we'll update y'all. We'll let you know what happened there too. All right. Moving on to even more sadder news, but this is related to football. It's time for Tight Eye, the segment where we discussed our teams that just recently had their season ended in their respective sports. This sport meaning football, and we act like we're fans. In this case, I'm a fan of one of the teams, and we say how we feel about this season and how did this season go. All right, we're gonna go first. We got to start with my boys, man. The Washington Commanders. Damn, it was a good season. Listen, we wasn't projected to get this far. I didn't think this. I told y'all at the beginning of the season, look, 7 wins, hell no, because that was the projected win total, 7 wins. Nah, I need at least 8 or 9. We got 12. I'm cool with 12. I'm great with 12. We beat the Buccaneers. They beat the Buccaneers. The Commanders beat the Buccaneers. I knew that was going to happen. Detroit Lions, I felt great about it. They went in there, they beat them. I felt even better. Excuse me. Let me get myself together. So going into the game last week against the Eagles, I'm like, yeah, I thought they was going to win. We already here. I want more. That's it. Let's get there. And just watching the first drive, Commanders going down the field, converting 4th downs. I'm like, okay. Then they kick a field goal. To kick a field goal, the first thing I say in my head, I'm like, damn. That might not be good, man. To take that much time off the clock and only get a field goal, to run all them plays, only get a field goal. You could have tired them out. And I said, they needed 3 and out. Then the Commanders got some momentum. Well, we know what happened. First play of the next drive by the Eagles, their drive, Saquon scored a 60-yard touchdown. And that was basically, they was fighting an uphill battle from there. Too many turnovers. All in all, man, I'm mad right now because they got a double nickel dropped on them. 55 points. I'm pissed about that. But overall, man, I gotta be reasonable, man. I'm ecstatic about the season. What a great season. Commanders, I'm not gonna say they back yet because I gotta see it next year too. We're good. I'm here. I never left. We were trash. I was here. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, I gotta see it again for to say they're fully back. But I love the direction that the organization is going in, from the owner down to the GM Adam Peters, Josh Harris is the owner, Magic Johnson and the ownership group, Dan Quinn the coach is still in that mental toughness, that fortitude. That listen, the Commanders' way or no way, we will not lose. We don't accept losing. We do not accept mediocrity. They went out. They basically just they gave the game to the Eagles though, and that was the problem. Too many fumbles, but I'm happy, man, about the season. Overall, I'm happy. The future's up. We got 100-something million, you know what I mean, in cap space. Commanders do. Right. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited, so I'm good. How about you? If you were a fan of my team, how would you be feeling?
I mean, I feel good. I mean, they were I forgot. I think the Commanders were the youngest team in the NFL this year. So if somebody else beat them to be the youngest team. It was 2 of the youngest teams I remember. And I know Washington was one of them.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the youngest team. Was it wasn't the Patriots? Yeah, I gotta look that up. But go ahead. Do you think? Yeah, but you're right.
But no, for them to be a young team and to get that far, this was their taste of that, you know what I'm saying, a taste of the promised land a little bit. So definitely they got the experience. Definitely they seen the mistakes that they made, and definitely they will redo the mistakes and don't make them again. Now, as far as these playoffs, I know I ain't been on with you. The Ravens really pissed me the fuck off. And why I say that is because Lamar Jackson, I mean, bruh, I've been with you for the longest. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the Bills went ahead in the first, I think it was like the first half, and they forced like 3 turnovers because he threw like 2 or 3 picks. You know what I'm saying? That jittery shit. It seemed like he was there for the game. His body was there for the game, but mentally, I don't think he was really there. I think he was still a little bit trying to, you know what I'm saying? Probably still had the shakes, but I didn't like that game. It was a close game anyway, but that last second play.
Who are you putting that on, Lamar or Mark Andrews? Before you go to the Green Bay Packers are the youngest team in the NFL.
Oh, okay.
Commanders ain't even close, but Commanders ain't even close. They just inexperienced, I would say. You know what I mean? So I get what you're trying to say. But go ahead though. Who's that on? Who you put that play on? Andrews?
I put it. I can't really put it. I mean, it's football. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that happens. You know what I'm saying? You can't really put it on the quarterback saying he probably threw the ball not hard enough or not farther enough because it looked like Andrews was already falling back when the ball was there. It just looked like it was kind of shortly thrown, or Andrews thought, or he didn't really know how. You know what I mean? Like it just like so. I'm gonna say, if you're a team player, when you're on a team like that, everybody takes responsibility for it. It just didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? It could have happened, but I still think the Ravens need to sit back and really. No, and I'm not going to even say the Ravens. I'm going to say Lamar needs to look in that mirror and really figure out why he can't get past to that plateau. The year was pretty good. They had the ups and downs. And
40 touchdowns. 40 touchdowns and 4 picks.
You know what I'm saying? So I got to give it to your Commanders, bro. Like for the NFC, they definitely going to be a threat. They got the experience now. All they got to do is stay healthy. So they definitely going to be on the run. But the main ones they're probably going to have problems with is this Eagle squad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's always been a right. Well, the Commanders, when they was the Redskins, I mean, the Redskins and the Cowboys was a big rivalry. But now I'm starting to see it's going to be the Commanders and the
Eagles.
Redskins. As far as my Ravens, take this year off, do some thinking. You know what I'm saying? Lamar, I don't know what he going to do, but we just going to see how I go from there.
True indeed. No doubt. I already talked about the Ravens. You know what I mean? If not now, I don't know when. It's gonna be hard. I don't know. It's just gonna be harder. Chiefs ain't gonna be this bad. Buffalo, this might have been their worst. This might have been Baltimore's best. Now Zay Flowers, if he's around, maybe the Ravens win that game. We'll see though. We'll see. But see. All right. The Lex team, we just talked about it, the Buffalo Bills. They lose a heartbreaker to the Chiefs. Again, another heartbreaker to the Chiefs.
It's some conspiracy shit, and y'all probably know America. We don't.
Oh boy, here we go.
Episodes. We done talked about this in other episodes.
Here we go.
Refs are in the Chiefs' back pocket. I don't care what nobody say. Them calls was bogus as fuck. You gotta admit that. Them calls was bogus, bro. Some of them calls just didn't make no damn sense. And then I seen that, and then let's take it back to the beginning of the season where the Ravens played the Chiefs. I think that was the game opener, the first game of the season. They was called, man, bro, it's some conspiracy theory with the Chiefs and the rest, whoever at their games. It's something going on. Bro, you seen them calls though for that Bills and Chiefs game.
I mean, look, did Josh Allen play the fourth down that he got? I think he got it, but it wasn't conclusive. It wasn't a slam dunk. He got it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, listen, it's a lot of plays. Listen, it's tough. It's tough. I don't want to say the refs influenced it all because I hate to think like that, but we're gonna see a Super Bowl. I know in the Super Bowl, the NFL is telling the refs, NFL front office, Roger Goodell, them is telling the refs, yo, swallow them whistles, man. Pause. I don't want to see you pulled. I don't want to see them flags. Keep them tucked in your back pocket. We not doing none of that. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to let them play. They have to. Because if any type of penalty goes Chiefs' way, that's the first thing you're going to say. You do not want that in the biggest game, the biggest event, the biggest stage of the NFL. Right. You don't want that. So, Roger Goodell's talking. He better talk to the refs. Yo, chill. You know what I mean? You got to chill. Keep them flags in your back pocket. Keep them flags in your back pocket. But as far as like the Bills, how I feel it, if I'm a fan, I'm tight because, again, I'm tight. If it's at the rest, I'm tight too. But at the same time, I'm tight as when are we going to win this thing? When are we going to win this Super? When are we going to win and get over the hump and beat the Chiefs? Don't get me wrong. Josh Allen still had the ball with 3 minutes left and got stopped. Now, yeah, excuse me, Dalton Kincaid probably should have caught that pass.
Mm-hmm.
When it came on the corner blitz, he's got 4 guys on him. Josh Allen still was able to put the throw on him close where he can make that catch. Me first, I'm like, he couldn't have made that catch. Now there's other angles where you're like, you know what? He could have made that catch. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, it shouldn't have got the 4th down. You should have did what you had to do on 1st and 2nd down. He got sacked on that last drive too as well. Nobody talked about that. But overall, they didn't lose because of Josh Allen, but he just didn't make the plays enough. He didn't make enough plays to win the game. So when is he going to make enough plays to actually win the game and get to the Super Bowl? Or just beat the Chiefs and go further? Because that's what's stopping him. You know what I mean? So if I'm a Bills fan, I'm tight because are we ever going to win this thing? Because again, we talked about it with the Chiefs. This might be the worst the Chiefs are going to be. They're going to retool that offense. Rasheed Rice is coming back next year. You know what I'm saying? Another year, Rasheed Rice, Hollywood Brown. What's the other kid's name they just got? Xavier Worthy. You know what I'm saying? Those are all speedsters. All 3 of them guys. Now, when they do a tight end, if Travis Kelce comes back or not, who knows? But still, the Chiefs are going to bolster that offensive line. The defense is still going to be good. This might be the worst Chiefs team out of all of them. Then what are you going to do next year? Whether they win it, whether the Chiefs win it or not, this is going to be the worst they're going to be. So I just don't know if I'm a Bills fan, I'm tight because when are we going to win this thing? I don't see it. I don't see any opening of us winning the Super Bowl anytime soon. How you feeling?
I mean, I'm a little I. You know the Bills still got that curse from them. It could be like the 90s. You know what I'm saying? With Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas, Bruce Smith. You know what I'm saying? All of them. I think they went to the Super Bowl, like 3 times in a row?
Oh.
4 times in a row. Yeah, pardon me. They went to the 4 times in a row and lost. You know what I'm saying? So I heard that being talked about when they was you know what I'm saying, playing the Chiefs. But then at the same time, though, like I'm a little bit I kind of figured they wasn't gonna really get too far. They got lucky with the Ravens. That's all I'm gonna say. But then at the same time, though, as far as that AFC, it's going to be real tricky next year. Everybody is going to be trying to restock up on their squads, make sure they get what they was missing during this season. I guarantee that. And I think I said this on another episode. I'm going to see more. I think it's going to be more defensive players that's going to be at the top of that food chain for the first round.
Right.
We seen offense. Like that offensive game, I mean, Philly put up, 55 points? Against the Commanders.
Unfortunately, a double nickel, yep.
You know what I'm saying? So these offenses is putting up the points. I want to see more. I want to see more of the football where the defenses is taking these cats to the Super Bowl. I mean, you got to have both. Don't get me wrong. You got to have a good offense and a defense. But then at the same time, defense win games. Defense make them stops. So everybody, I think, for this draft is going to recalibrate their defense. But the Bills, I don't know, man, might be another 90s curse coming to them, but fuck the Chiefs.
No doubt. No question.
Yes.
All right, y'all. We come back from the break. We're going to talk a little NBA. Stick State, Fanatical Massholes, Mizzo and Lex. Your boy Mizzo, right back after this.
Yes, sir.
Guess what? We coming back at you. You know, we ain't playing no games. We gonna cross that finish line, y'all. I'm across the finish line. Finish line. I'm across the finish line. Finish line. I'm across the finish line. Finish line. I'ma go out there, get mine. As a motherfucking beat drop.
Yo, welcome back. Fanatical Massholes Show. Mizzo and Lex, your boy Mizzo. Still rocking with y'all. All right, here we go. Jumping right back into it. NBA All-Star team was announced this week. Well, they announced the starters last week. Now the reserves this week. So here we go. Who we got? So in the East, we got Jalen Brunson, the starters. Jalen Brunson, starting point guard for the Knicks. Donovan Mitchell, Cavaliers, shooting guard. Jason Tatum, Boston Celtics, small forward. Karl Anthony Towns, power forward, Knicks. Jason Tatum, Boston Celtics. And Giannis Antetokounmpo, center for the Bucks. That's starting 5. In the West, starting 5, Steph Curry. For the Warriors, point guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting guard for the Oklahoma City Thunder, LeBron James, small forward for the Lakers. Kevin Durant, small forward for the Suns, and Nikola Jokic, center for the Nuggets. Now the reserves in the West are Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, James Harden, Anthony Davis, Ant-Man, Minnesota Timberwolves, shooting guard, James Harden, point guard for the Clippers, Anthony Davis, center for the Lakers, Jaren Jackson Jr., power forward / center for the Memphis Grizzlies, Victor Wembanyama, center for the Spurs, Alperen Sengun, center for the Houston Rockets, and Jalen Williams, small forward for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Reserves out in the East, Darius Garland, point guard for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cade Cunningham, shooting guard for the Detroit Pistons. Jaylen Brown, shooting guard for the Boston Celtics. Pascal Siakam, small forward for the Indiana Pacers. Evan Mobley, center for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Dame Lillard, point guard for the Bucks. And Tyler Hero, shooting guard for the Miami Heat. That's the squads. You know, they're going to do that 14-2, whatever the hell that. I don't even know the All-Star format. I don't even care. I think it's corny. Like, the whole NBA All-Star is trash now, man. I don't even want to. We'll talk about it when we get to it. But anyway, so they had some snubs that people thought about. You know, they put a couple snubs out there and all that. LaMelo Ball, they thought about him. He averaging 28-7, but his team's god-awful, 12-33. You had a couple of Kyrie Irving could have been on the team as well. Kyrie Irving's doing his thing. My snub, though, is Trae Young, Atlanta Hawks. Yeah, they had like 4 games under 500, 22-26. They're still in the hunt for the playoffs in the East. He's averaging a double-double. This is the third season in a row he's averaging a double-double. You know what I'm saying? He's averaging 22 and 11. Right now, Trae Young is 22 points and 11 assists. Come on, man. Trae Young's box office. So I think he was snubbed. He should have got on the team. You know what I mean? Who you got?
I'm going to go with Norman Powell from the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? Guard. He averaging 24 points a game, 3.5 rebounds a game, 2 assists. And he's shooting 49% from the field goal. So, bro got a nice little jumper, too. So, I don't know, man. I really never was a big fan on how they do certain ballots for the All-Star game.
A lot of it's the fans and the coaches pick the reserves. You know what I'm saying? So, that's kind of what it is. The fans pick them. We know Steph Curry. Yeah, Steph's having a good year. I'm not saying he shouldn't be on the team, but the Warriors are out of the playoffs right now. They're not even in the playoffs. But we got to remember, too, the All-Star game is in San Francisco. So you know Steph Curry is going to be on the damn team. You can't leave him off the team in his hometown. You know what I mean? Where the All-Star game is going to be at. So I got that. But yeah, I'm with you. Norman Powell, man, shooting 43% from 3. Clippers are 27-20. Clippers are the 6th seed in the West. You know what I mean? That's without Kawhi Leonard, the majority, not most, the majority of the season. And they still 27-20, still doing, you know what I mean? Got a playoff spot. So, yeah, man, I like that pick on Powell, too, as well, man. But I don't know. This whole NBA All-Star format, man, it's just crazy, man.
It's crazy now. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, not too many people is paying attention to the NBA like how I used to be in the
honestly, bro, I ain't going to lie, man. Like, I watch some games. I've been watching, keep paying attention, but keeping up. How about that? But I haven't been watching intently like I would watch. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't, man. Like, I'm probably going to start once football season's over, but it's been hard to watch, man. Like, only teams I like watching is Houston, OKC, Cleveland, the Celtics, even though I'm not a Celtics fan at all. Brooklyn, because that's my team, and they play hard. But other than that, like, sometimes it's like, man, this shit's hard to watch. Like, the Lakers beat the Hornets, came out the next night and got demolished by the Sixers without Joel Embiid and Paul George. They got beat by damn near 30.
Well, but at the same time, though, we said another episode, though, where there's no the fundamentals of basketball and kind of changed, though, too. It's all about you can get paid, how much bag you can get. And there's really no, like, hype about it no more. But I did read something in something I seen on Instagram where it was like back in the 90s and the early 2000s, you know, basketball was at the pinnacle. Like everybody was paying attention to basketball. You dig what I'm saying? But now you got so many other sports that kind of took over everybody's attention. Boxing that made a nice little comeback. You know what I'm saying? Mixed martial arts fighting is still making a little bit of a comeback. You dig what I'm saying? Football has just been at the top of the roof.
Well,
Everybody attention.
It's not used to. It's not what everybody used to as far as like you said, the intangibles is gone, and like we talked about, these dudes don't play. How you gonna sit there and a fan? You know how much money it is now in NBA games. I paid $1,000, me and my son to come watch you, my daughter to come watch you, and you sit out, and all you can give me is an autograph. The fans ain't feeling that. They're not feeling that.
It's just more about the bag and being more arrogant.
Right. So,
you know what I'm saying? It's not about the game more.
Yeah, so like and Adam Silver proposing 10-minute quarters, and nobody want that. That's not what we want. We want these guys to play. So if that means you gotta shorten the season, but these guys play, then do that. But all this other stuff, man, sitting out here, man, we come to watch them, and I'm not playing back-to-backs, and man, get out of here, man. Nobody wants to hear that. It's your job. Go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got up and go to work every day. That's it. Get up and go to work. That's all we saying. We paying, like, people are paying to come watch you play. We're not basketball players. We can't do what you do, but you're supposed to do what you do. So how the hell, you know what I mean? Like, nah, man. So, and then people are just done with the NBA. Again, ball movement is crazy. You can't even breathe on anybody without them calling a foul. Like, come on, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Play a little bit, man.
Basketball is soft
way too soft.
Way too there's no physical part to it no more.
Yeah.
Because even if you touch one of the players, you're getting called for a foul or a flagrant. So it's like, what other sport that's playing so physical where, well, I can't lie though, man. The NFL, I don't know if it's with the new age athletes, but my opinion, the new age athletes are a little bit too soft.
Yeah.
You think so too?
No, they're definitely a little. I don't want to say. I get what you're saying. Like, I don't. Yeah, they're kind of playing to what the NBA is telling them. You know what I mean? Like, okay, they know they're not. Like you said, hand checking's out. They need to bring hand checking back. Oh, yo, it's a foul. Yo, every time they campaign for fouls. Yo, he fouled me. Every time they go to the refs, yo, he fouled me. Yo, he fouled me. Luka Doncic is one of the worst ones. Every time somebody gets even near him and he misses if he misses a shot, what happened? What? Like, dude, come on, bro. Just play, man. Play the damn game. Play the damn game. So I agree. We gotta toughen back up, man. Play through it. Keep playing. They don't call it, so what? Let's go. Let's get back there. Let's get back and play.
It's so, but these younger generation of players is gonna have to realize it's not about the bag. It's about the fundamentals and the love of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be watching. Have you ever watched All That Smoke with
Matt Barnes and Steve Jackson?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And the people that when they interview the OGs on there, and like I can't even say OGs, but like Kevin Garnett or the bros that was in there for the 90s. Even they say it. The game has softened up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So people is not really paying attention.
Yeah, but you know, Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson were enforcers, so they're gonna say that. They were enforcers, man. You know what I mean? They was enforcers. They was about that. They was about that life. You know what I mean? They could play too. I'm not saying they couldn't play, but they were enforcers. They were the enforcers on the team. Wasn't none of that happening. You going dunk on my guy and showboat? You ain't coming down that lane again without getting your head busted. You know what I mean? I'm checking in the air. I'm snatching you out the air. You know what I mean?
That was the real game back then. You know what I'm saying? It was physical. That's when you actually had ball players actually in the weight room. I remember all them little interviews of the Bulls and the Pistons and all that watching their workout resumes back then. All these dudes do is get on social media and do a couple jumping jacks and ride in their Lamborghinis around all day.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? They complain like, yeah, I'm tired. I don't want to play today. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know I'm telling the truth, bro. Who just did that? We just talking about somebody who just did that. Like, yeah, I'm tired. I don't want to play.
Yeah. Oh, well, that was That was football though. He was they meant.
Oh yeah. Hey, my
He
bad.
had to take a break. Anthony Richardson. He had to take a break. Yeah, I'm tired, man. I had to take a break, like man. That's today's athlete, though. That just wouldn't happen back then. That wouldn't have happened, bro. That just wouldn't have. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Right.
But anyway, speaking of the NBA All-Star, man, LeBron James turned down the skills competition with his son Bronny. They had a chance to compete together. They turned it down. You good with it or not? Should he have done it?
Man. He needs to be out of his shadow anyway. He probably feeling the vibes though too. Yeah. He needs to let little bro shine on his own and have his own identity. Because I mean, if you think about it, if he do that, everybody's gonna be expecting him to always be together all the damn time.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, and I seen the thing that Stephen A. Smith the other day, first take whatever, it was like LeBron, because you see how the Lakers do Bronny, like when the Lakers are at home, he's in the G League. When they go on the road, they bring him with them on the road. That's right. Obviously, that's what LeBron wants, and it's like he's averaging like 0.1 points. 0.01 points, 0.01 rebounds, 0.01 assists. Exactly. Like leave him in the G League.
Yeah, leave him
saying, like, yo, bro, if you're a dad, he said he obviously knows his dad. He said, listen, if you care about your son, not even say that either. Let me not say that. He basically what he said was, yo, stop this. That is your son. This is not right. Leave him in the G League. You're putting more of a target on him because players are going to be like, damn, I'm better than him. He's getting to go and go play with the NBA team. He ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The kid is averaging less than 1 point a game, less than one rebound a game, less than one assist.
Always going to be in his father's shadow.
Yup. Yeah, man.
Separation. Leave him in the G League. Let him build up his own.
Period. I'm not Stephen A. Smith. We're not Stephen A. Smith, LeBron, but we telling you the same thing as fans or people who watch the game. Leave him. Let him play. Let him stay in the G League, man. Let him get seasoned. Let him get his game. Let him hone his game in, man, and get right. Stop doing this to this kid, man. Stop doing
this. Just gonna have the same heart as he did. He didn't come. He didn't come. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You came up more rougher, and you had to go get it. He came up. You was already rich when he was born.
Easy polo slippers. You know what I mean? Like cool.
Like he ain't got the. He could easily just be like, you know what? I don't want to play no more.
He worked hard. Right. LeBron said he don't gotta play, but okay, then let him play then. We know he don't gotta play. We know he don't need to play, but he wants to play. Mm-hmm. Let him do it the way that everybody else is doing it. Stay his stay his little, you know what I mean? Stay not little, let me get that right. Stay in the G League. Work on his game. You know what I mean? Let him stay in the G League and work on his damn game. Period, point blank. That's it. All right. Caitlin Clark declined a 3-point contest against Steph. Actually, it's gonna be it's gonna be like, I think, shooting a contest against Steph. I think it was gonna be like her team with somebody else, or Steph with somebody else, but she declined it. I'm good with it. I mean, I was mad. I was kind of like, why would she decline it? But I get it. Like, she's not around to bring up the NBA. She's got to bring up the WNBA. So I'm cool with it too. I'm real cool with it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm all good with it. It's all love. You know what I mean? All right, before we get out of here, man, what else you got, Lex? What you want to talk about?
Not much, man. I mean, football season almost over. Basketball, that's about the only thing I'm going for. Go Bucks. You already know what it is. Man, it's getting to that dead time where
who you want to see your Bucks trade for? Who you want to see your Bucks trade for? Trade deadline next week. Who you want to see him trade for?
I gotta study that.
Okay. All right.
Gotta study that. I can't even answer that off the top of my head right now.
I got you. We'll get back to Lex next week, but the trade deadline will be coming. They might have already done some moves. My Nets, I don't want to see him do anything but trade. If you're gonna trade somebody, I don't want to see him trade for anybody unless you're gonna trade for somebody that's for the long haul or expiring contracts. Because you got money, you know what I mean? Get more money, you know what I mean? Get more money off your cap, so you have at least $100 million. And you could probably get 2 max players again, but
they need to trade. I want to say they need to trade the whole team.
Listen, I'm not. Listen, you get it all, bro. I'm not gonna say nothing. Get it off, bro. Get it off. I see you a wild boy. Get it off. It's all right. Okay. It's all right. Bucks. Unless we beat the Bucks twice, though. That's all I can say. Bam.
All right, that's your high point. That's your high point. I give you that.
Beat them twice. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, we're about to get out of here, man. It's been a good show. Thank y'all so much for joining us tonight. We'll see y'all next week to preview Super Bowl Sunday. for St. Lex, your boy Mizzo. Remember, like, subscribe, share, comment. Keep supporting the movement. We love y'all, Fanatical Massholes, man. We out.
Peace.
Blessings.
Cross the finish line. Finish line. I'ma cross the finish line. Finish line. I'ma cross the finish line. I'ma go out there, get mine. As a motherfucker.